Thanks for joining us on Robin's Player on YouTube. Only one place to start, and I suppose that's the near appointment, the agreed terms with Steve Elliott to be player coach. How much of a boost is that to the club and you as a board?
I think it's a really exciting appointment. We shook hands on the deal yesterday, so as far as I'm concerned, it's a done deal, and Steve Elliott will be the player coach for the next season. I think it's the first time we've ever had a player coach for the club, so treading new territory there. But Steve's really excited at the opportunity. He's looking to, pursue his career in football and getting into coaching. But obviously, I still think he's got a lot of football left in him, and I think he does too. So don't be surprised to see him playing a good number of games there next season. He's never let us down yet, and I think what's good about it is, and it reflects Cheltenham Town really, is that what we'd like to do is promote from within and keep people around the club who have got some knowledge and some longevity with the club and who the fans can relate to. And I think one of the problems with the squad last year is the fans didn't really relate to a lot of the players, and they don't really relate to loan signings. And I think someone like Steve Elliott, whilst he's only been here a relatively short time in football terms, he's been here for quite a long time now, and no doubt one of the most popular players. And from the reaction I've seen from fans so far, it's been very, very well received indeed. So it's great news for the club. I think it's great news for Steve. I think it's another piece in the jigsaw in terms of the management team for Mark, which we're obviously looking to restructure. So yeah, I think it's great to have someone on board like Steve, who's actually championing at the bit, loves the club, is passionate about the club, and looking forward to take their career on with that club.
And in terms of the backroom staff, obviously Steve will slot in nicely with that, knowing the club. But what are the other plans? Is there another plan to bring in another coach?
Yeah, well, we've got some budget now put by for a first team coach, and we're interviewing. I think we're interviewing 3 candidates this week. So obviously we don't know whether any of those will be successful, whether they want to come. But we'd hope to be making an announcement, obviously, I don't know, sooner rather than later, because obviously we want to get these things put to bed, and Mark will want to start working with his team with a view to recruitment for next season. And it's a big close season for Mark. Every close season is big, but I think this one is bigger than most. On the back of a disappointing season, where arguably recruitment wasn't of the best, whereas the 2 previous seasons his recruitment was excellent. So big challenge for him this year. A lot more players, I think, have gone than perhaps previously. So obviously more players to recruit and bring into the club, and really important that Steve and Ian Weston, Mark, and the first team coach are all involved in that process. It's not just down to Mark; it's down to the management team to make sure we get the right players in, and people like Steve with his experience and knowledge of the Football League will be immense, I think, and in terms of here to pick up the phone and speak to people about people's character, because I think what is so big is not necessarily about the skill of footballers or even their passion. Actually, it's often about how they blend and how they work together as a unit, and that's what we didn't have this year, and that's what we've had when we've been successful. And I think any successful team is down to that unity in the dressing room. So that's why recruitment is key, and why the appointment of the first team coach won't be rushed, but it's something clearly that we want to get on board as soon as we can.